I'm
Max.
I absolutely loved Batman. I will tell you though, it took me 2 days to watch that film. I tried to
Well,
watch it
yeah,
all in one
I
swell swoop, but
it's
I could not
it's
make it.
as long as one season of 24.
Yes. It is very, 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 very long. It's a great movie though. I have
I
to admit,
loved
and
everything about it.
so what's so funny was it got to a point in the movie. It did this 2 or 3 times for me. So it gets to a point in a movie, I'm like, oh, they're probably going to roll credits. And I hit the pause button. There was like an hour and 20 minutes left.
Yeah,
And I'm
I
like,
understand.
oh, wow. Okay. So then we jump forward a little bit longer. And I'm like, oh, yeah, this is definitely where they're ending it. And I hit pause because I was going to go grab a drink. And it's like another 30 minutes left. And I'm like, how long are these credits? They got like an hour credits or something. So then and every time I'm like, is it gonna, like every time I'm like, oh, it's gotta be over.
Right.
It's gonna be nope. More. It didn't stop giving.
Right.
I understand why it did well at the box office. That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah. So my take on it,
yes,
is this was the first Saw DC movie.
Oh, I can see that. I wouldn't have cross-genred that like that, but I can totally see that.
Because Batman's the detective.
Oh, yeah.
And the Riddler's
sure.
Jigsaw.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what it was. Now, if you take every single Saw movie, it has the same premise.
Yes, it does. The only thing that I would say I don't completely agree with is that Saw typically didn't pull in extra people. Do you know what I mean? It was typically just Jigsaw for the ones that I've watched. So that's the only thing that I would say is kind of off for me a bit. Just a little.
Yep. I mean, here's the trailer for Batman.
Audio, yes. Audio.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. This. So everybody, this is what we're talking about. This is the new
official
Batman
trailer
movie
for Batman the movie.
Yeah.
They released it on TikTok.
It's me, Horny Batman, here to keep the streets safe. When the city is horny, who do they call? Me, Horny Batman, and I'm here to save these people. Or find out who the most bricked up man in the city is. Let's go. On a scale of 1 to 10, how horny are we feeling right now?
10, 11.5. Can we go for 12?
We can, dude. Are you horny?
Always.
This is just a horny city, and I'm here to protect it. What's up, bitches? How horny are you right now?
14.
Talking to the mic, act like it's a dick. On a scale of 1 to 10, how horny do you feel right now? On a scale of 1 to 10, how horny are you right now?
3.
Oh.
We gotta get those numbers up, man. How horny are you right now? Don't touch my mic.
Jesus Christ is number 1.
Oh, jeez.
Holy shit, he's even hornier than me. Yeah.
So everybody, you got 3 hours of that with credits.
So good.
And Robert Pattinson, I mean, I didn't even recognize him in that role.
I didn't either. You know what? I think he added some beer weight. I think he got horny and added
I think so
weight.
too.
Yeah, I totally do.
You know, one of those, he doesn't like to do method acting. So, you know, that's his true self.
Yes. Yes. So.
Yep.
Here we go with the next one.
Fear.
All right.
As a tool. When that light hits the sky, it's not just a call. It's a warning.
Who are you under there?
Okay, I am going to pause it real quick. This reminded me of something. Most of the time when they have like Superman and he puts glasses on, you're like, you can't tell it's Superman.
Right.
Like, how could you not tell it was Superman? You know what I mean? It was just so similar.
Yes.
When I saw this, I was like, oh my God. Like his hair, his slouchiness. Like he became a total emo kid when he wasn't Batman.
Well, yeah, he was invited to the Black Parade. Because when he was a young boy, his father took him to the city to see the marching band. Yep.
But I could see how they wouldn't know that was Batman. Like the way that they did it. The Batman.
I loved Batman. And I loved the way that Batman didn't change his voice. He barely talked when he was in the Batsuit. Like
that's the way that you get away with it, is that you don't talk when you're in the suit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
And
that's the dead
oh
giveaway.
my
Now, you know,
God.
the one thing is, and spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, the one thing is, you know who I thought was going to dime his ass out? I'll give you one guess.
I don't know.
I thought that the little kid whose parents passed, that he like made eye contact with as himself, and then made eye contact at Batman, I totally thought that he was going to get dimed out. 100%.
So there was a couple things that I loved that Batman has, like tech wise, that none of the other Batmans did.
Okay, what were they?
The eye thing that recorded every single thing that was going on. So he did not have.
Yeah, of course you're gonna bring that up.
He did not have to talk about it. He did not have to do anything. He just looked.
I got so twitchy.
It recorded
I got
everything.
so twitchy. I almost twitched up. And you know, I did appreciate though that everything that got recorded by that was round. It was in a circle.
Yes.
Everything was I really, really appreciated that. Like, they didn't try to like make it like square or
no.
It's being viewed there.
But it was awesome because he would do things where he would just look, and like at the beginning of the movie, he's looking at everything and he's like intensely looking, and he'll pause while he walks and he just looks.
And it's funny, like, before they popped out the eye thing, what I was saying to myself is, you're an idiot. You're not taking pictures. Like, that's what was going through my head. I'm like, how are you going to know later about this and that and this other thing?
I just thought he was one of those guys that memorized everything. Like, he had a photographic memory.
And then he gets back, he pops out the eye and then drops it in the thing and it starts downloading. And I'm like, genius. No, I get it, man. I get it. It makes a lot of sense.
I loved it. I loved it. I wish this was in the same world as Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, because I would love to see a combination of both of them in a movie.
It is the same world, isn't it?
No, because at the end it was the Joker, but that wasn't Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh yeah, it was probably whatchamacallit, Jared Leto. I was thinking that myself when they both ended up in Arkham at the end. And they were talking to each other between the cells. I was like, oh, I think that's the Leto version. You're right. I'm wrong. You're right. 100%.
But I would love for it to be Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, because I agree. The movie just had the same grit to it.
It did. And you know what's funny is I was trying to guess the actor that they used for the longest time for the Riddler before they showed it to you. And do you know who I thought it was? I thought it was the guy that played, I think he played Flash. He's gotten in a lot lot recently.
Oh, yes, that dude has gotten in a lot of trouble. But DC got sold to Discovery, or like Discovery bought DC.
Got it.
So they went ixnay to all CW shows. They went, we're done.
Well, the CW made them some money though. Like, that kept the franchise alive. Because I'll be honest, like, their movies were sucking. Like, I 100%. Saw Superman versus Batman, one of the worst films I've watched in my life. And the only redeeming quality was Wonder Woman showed up. And it's not because she's a woman and that she wears a fancy costume. She was actually good in that film. Like what she did in that film was excellent. What they did in that film, I leave it.